Shit, I could have been anybody. Thank you, God. I'm blessed to know that I am him. Ooh. I completely understand why these niggas mad, motherfucker. I told you before. Why? Go get a bag, I sacrifice my blood, sweat, and tears for opportunities, speaking things into existence. True fruition, I can punch someone's clock for 20 years for a pension, or take a chance on myself and make a sound decision. Option number 2 sounds more I like it, cause with that choice, I can make my life more exciting. These hoes got delusions of grandeur and don't motherfucking care. I don't motherfucking care. Aorta made by Frigidaire. Norfolk nigga, but on the globe I've been about everywhere. Factuals. Up Temple still my favorite Nike Air. I love to wear. These niggas act like bitches. These bitches act like niggas. I just stay away from fuck shit and focus on my digits. Women lie, men lie, but the numbers don't pay attention. This recipe of mine is only from my kitchen. Lord knows I be chefing up, whipping, motherfucker, straightening this medicine. Here's your prescription. She loves the fact I speak with such precise diction, so the bird blew me down without a Twitter mention. Cold Perrier in the crystal glass on fizzle, playing Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation Fizzle. I command you to go get you some money, some words from Young Jizzle. I document my life whenever I decide to scribble. Pay these weak niggas in dust. In God I trust. I need that cheese in the bread, piece of the stuffed crust. My mind can move mountains. Neurologically I'm really clutch, like the Black Mamba in the 4th quarter with the shooter's touch. I got that killer instinct. Westbrook Russ, rule of thumb: if you ain't fucking her, my nigga, don't fuss. Save your energy, do something productive. You know what's up. Take some time for self and get you together. That's a must. Right. I'm so grateful, thank God. Thank God. 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 God damn, baby. Got me over here waiting and shit. I got this whole thing planned in my head. For real, baby. I told my baby boo, don't keep me waiting. I'm ready to beat it up, it's overdue. I'm running out of patience. I wanna skeet it up. Bring your pretty ass round here with no panties on. Fuck Netflix, we'll make our own flicks. Oh my God, I wanna hear you moan. I told you, put your legs on my shoulders, baby. Now I'm going deep, I'm going deeper, you feel me? Baby, you know I like to beat it. We be having sweaty sex. You know I like to eat it while you rubbing on my neck. You Krispy Kremed on my beard. Yummy. Yes, I love it here. Factual. When you tell me fuck you and scream my name, that's music to my ears. Yes, I'll nibble on your ear. Start licking on your flesh, then take my tongue down your body, baby. I'm licking up your sweat. You love them back shots, I love giving them. This dick you done came on Wesley Pipes, love. I'm tearing that pussy up with my shades on. Better give me all of that pussy, yeah. Like that. I'm going for the KO, shit. Fight back. This nasty weather got me nasty. You my dinner plate, I'll never drown. I love to eat with you, just sitting on my face. Them legs a shake while I'm being greedy. Got you saying shit, you hopping up so fast. You wanna taste yourself, so give me a kiss. Ooh, I love that shit. Girl, you such a nasty bitch. I'm just spitting on them titties, then I'm licking up that shit. Then I'm spitting in your mouth, and I'm giving you a kiss. Pin your body against the wall, let's put a hole inside this shit. Yes, I can't control control myself, I'm such a horn dog. I just wanna fill your buns with my corn dog. The camera rolling, baby, let's just get this porn off. Finish me off with nothing but head, like I'm Zordon. Windows up, can you hear it raining out? Shit down, rain on you? Okay, open up your mouth. Fuck me good, baby. Can you wear me out? I'll fuck you good, baby. I'ma wear you out. Yo, 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 yo. What's good with y'all, man? OSD Live Reloaded. We back again with another live stream. This time, we speaking to the ladies. What's going on, ladies? Let's hear what you all have to say and what's on your minds. You know, by request, we are here. And this live stream is for the ladies to share their thoughts and opinions. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Hear what y'all got to say. Of course, first order of business, I'm going to drop the link. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the live stream, share the channel. Appreciate y'all. Let me get the highlighter going. Going and going. Going and going. All right, move this over here. Shouts out to Mrs. V. What's up, Mrs. V? Said, ew. Oh, man. That's funny. Entertainment purposes only. That's what it is, Miss V. It's entertainment purposes only. I am a very innocent individual. That's just an entertainer. Let me see. But yeah, I also have, excuse me, I also have a series of questions for the ladies that want to come up, you know, and share their thoughts and opinions, just to kind of get the live stream rolling and going, and the conversation flowing, you know. So shouts out to the ladies out there. Shouts out to G Mama Body. What's up, G Mama Body? Appreciate you. He said, I hear you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You hear me? Lou, what's up? Happy New Year to you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, let me get that link for y'all, for the ladies. Like I said, first order of business, get the link ready. Today was a good day. Had an opportunity to get a nice cardio workout. Had some good runs at the gym. So everything is good, man. Everything is blessed. Everything is blessed. Yeah. Test. 1, 2. You got to check your microphone with StreamYard, because StreamYard be tripping sometime. All right. We good. Yeah. Let's see. So the StreamYard link, the stage is set, but I got to put the link out there for the ladies. All right. Women with a voice are welcome. Like I said, I got a series of questions to get the conversation flowing, or if it's anything you want to ask, you know, we can get it going. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Lou, this the ladies tonight. At the ladies' discretion, I'll let the guys up, but it's solely up to them. It's solely up to them. It's solely up to them. Give me just a second. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me just a second, y'all. Shouts out to y'all in the chat. Okay. All right. So the StreamYard link, I'm gonna put in the chat. Put in the chat. Did I do that already? I put the link in the chat. I don't know. I'm gonna do it again. All right. Now let me also pin the link. All right. So link is pinned. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. There we go. All right. I also didn't get a good audio check. Give me just a second. Testing, 1 2 1 2. Everything sounds good. What y'all saying in the chat? Happy New Year, Just Jay. Said I was speaking to you earlier in my live. I was talking about how your patience is top tier. Appreciate that. Yes. Patience is definitely a virtue. For sure. Definitely appreciate that. Black P Stone. What's up, G?
Who else in the building? Said OSD only ladies tonight. Yeah, I already answered that one. Shouts out to Lou. Bruh, not my channel on the panel. It's ladies' night. It is ladies' night. So ladies, come up, have a conversation. Like I said, I got some questions for y'all. Nothing too crazy, you know, that you feel like, oh, I don't know, I can't answer that. Nothing like that. But got questions. You said you can't hit links on your phone. What happened to that Christmas gift? That laptop? I heard you was on a laptop the other night. You was clicking the mouse away. Well, you can try. Just Jay. You can try. You might have to go in your settings and adjust some things, but yeah, you can try. Said don't let punk ass Lance up. Mika, good evening to you. What's up, Mika? Now I'm thinking about this song. What song? What song you thinking about, Mrs. V? Eating a slice of pizza with grilled chicken toppings and sipping on peach ginger ale. Hey, that's a great dinner. That's a very great dinner. Peach ginger ale. Nice touch. Lance, what's up, man? Happy New Year to you. Uh-oh. Mrs. V said you owe some apologies. Oh, yes. It's ladies' night. So, you know, this live stream for y'all, pull up. I know it's some of y'all in the chat right now. So let me go ahead and get a voting poll going. We can do that. Let's do that. Just to kind of get the conversation flowing. Oh, that's a good one. All right, we can do this. We could do this one right here. It's a good one. Shouts out to y'all that's watching the live stream. Ladies, link is pinned in the chat. Let me check, make sure anybody backstage. Okay. Okay. Let me get this voting poll going. All right. Here we go. I don't like when I do that. Okay. See what some of y'all think. Wait, what's the problem? Hold on. What's the problem? Oh. Okay, hold on. I don't know why they be fronting like that. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube be on some stuff. Let's say multiple. All right, let's see. Give me a second, y'all. The chat going up. Shouts out to the chat. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. Poll is in the chat. Do you believe in soulmates? Yes, there is only one. No, love is a choice you make daily. Or yes, you can have multiple in a lifetime. Everybody get your vote on. All right. And like I said, the abbreviation for multiple and LTM is lifetime. So, do you believe in soulmates? Cast your vote. P Stone said, man, I'm out. What happened? What y'all done did to P Stone? Oh, man. You say you voted? What you vote? Define soulmate? Okay. And shouts out to Lisa Queen being a building. We're gonna go with the we'll go with that. Hold on. I don't know if this is Webster or not. It's probably not. So, by definition, according to Google, a person ideally suited to another as a close friend or romantic partner. So I'll put it there like, according to Google. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting y'all votes go through. Is it working? Because they don't say anybody said anything. You said you voted. So I see a few of y'all been voting, but it's not telling me that votes are going through. I don't know. Is YouTube doing some weird stuff? Okay, let me try it. Let me set it up again. I'm going to set it up again. Give me a second, y'all. We're going to try this again. I don't know what YouTube doing. YouTube got some stuff going on. Let me start again. All right. Yeah, it's not even telling me if people voted or not. Oh, it did. It was 10 votes. So why? All right. Well, with those results, I asked, do you believe in soulmates? 80% said yes, but you can have multiple in a lifetime. 10% said yes, there's only one. And 10% said no, love is a choice you make daily. So y'all believe in it? Y'all believe in it being multiple soulmates in a lifetime? Who voted for that one? I want to see who actually voted for that one. But yeah, it's not telling me on my end. Yeah, the poll was weird. The voting poll was weird. You say you voted for that one? So y'all believe it can be multiple ones? And again, the definition by Google, a person ideally suited to another as a close friend or romantic partner. A soulmate. And I can see exactly, why y'all would say that. Y'all going in the chat. You said you voted for that twice. Oh, wait, was you backstage? Hold on, let me check backstage. Oh, okay. Making sure nobody was backstage. That's interesting, though. Y'all say you can have multiple soulmates in a lifetime. And I can see how, y'all could say that because you just come in contact with so many people in your lifetime that you just, you run into different entities and certain moments, places and spaces, everything's clicking, sparks flying and stuff like that. So do y'all look at those as just like solely moments? Ladies, are y'all looking at like just the moment or are you actually looking at it like, hey, this person is actually for me? That's the next question. Lovelace, what's up? What's going on? You know, you can pull up too, Lovelace. The link is in the chat. That's if you got any minutes on the link. Said the person is for you. Okay. It's the immediate connection for you. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, connection is definitely everything, especially if you have life experience. Yeah, that's the important thing. You know, life experience is, it's no trumping that, you know, going through all the trials and tribulations and stuff and being able to identify certain things. So I get that. It is about life experiences. I agree. Life experiences play a huge part. Funk Soldier. Said a deep connection. They complete you. Something unexplainable. All right, yeah. Everything's firing on all cylinders. You know, boom, 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 boom. Like every time you turn around, everything just, it feels right. And it is right. And everything is just right where it should be. You know, I understand that. I definitely get that. Boom, boom, bam, bam. You're looking at compatibility. Is this person for me? You got to look at the compatibility. You got to look at the compatibility. The compatibility is key. You know, if y'all not sharing some of the same interests, but they do say opposites attract, but I always say it got to be some kind of common ground too. You know, the common ground is what's important. If you just butting heads on any and everything, then yeah, that's something different. Like you knew them in a past life. Yeah, I guess that falls under deep connection. Like being mentally there, like being equally yoked, like being mentally there. I'm talking about like you could be thinking something and they know right off the rip because, you know, they paying attention, you know, paying attention to detail at that, you know, remembering things and just having an overall interest. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's definitely a beautiful thing. You know, and when you find that, you know, it's just one of the most amazing things you can experience. You know, making it an addition to, of course, a life experience. Exactly, your person. Like you looking up and being like, that's my person. And then there are situations where you think someone is your soulmate and you find out they are fugazi. That too. But you know what, Mrs. V? You said it earlier. Life experiences. So going through that becomes a part of the life experiences. You know, you thought it was something real. It was definitely fugazi, but you gotta chalk it up as I lived and I learned. But then you could still take that same experience and apply it to identify if you should ever see that again. So, you know, with that kind of matching behavior. So if you see someone that displays that same characteristic or behavior or whatever, you're like, I've seen it all before. I think I'm gonna, exit stage left. Gotta get out of there. Factuals. He said, driving, clearing my thoughts, how everyone's speaking. Okay, yeah. A nice drive is always good for clearing your thoughts, clearing your head, putting on some nice music and just going for a nice drive around and cooling out, taking some time to think. I know for me, sometimes I like to just drive in silence, no radio, no music playing at all, and just hearing my thoughts. That's kind of, to me, a form of meditation for me. Just hearing my thoughts, no kind of distractions, no music, nothing, just riding in the car, quiet, and just listening to my thoughts and going about it that way. So I get it. A nice drive can definitely clear your thoughts. Oh, sorry, what y'all saying? I know in 5 minutes if I don't want to talk to you anymore. In 5 minutes? Just 5? Because it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes still runs into that representative time. A person can still be the representative and not show you exactly who they are. But 5 minutes, if you got that kind of discernment, hey, that's what's up. If we don't find the same stuff funny, I can't go. I understand that too. You got to share the same humor. You got to share the same humor. You sitting there having a blast, laughing at a show or something, and they over there just stale face. What was funny? I didn't get that. What you mean by that? What do they mean by that? I'm lost. So yeah, you gotta share the same sense of humor. I understand that too. That plays a major part, actually. Said, look at OSD kicking out the relationship knowledge. Hey, this is y'all night. It's the ladies' night. I wanted to have a talk with y'all, see what y'all thoughts were. Any questions y'all might have. Ask questions I might have. Like I said, I started off with a question in the voting poll just to see where y'all was at and to see most of y'all answer having multiple soulmates in a lifetime. Very interesting. I actually wasn't expecting that, but to see that was the actual popular answer, I get it. I get why you can say that. especially in the times that we live in there now. You just run into, different people, every day, and things move fast. Like, things move really fast, and life be going. Life be lifing. Like, some days seem like they going 100 miles an hour, and other days seem like they going the speed limit. You just got to keep going in your lane. Let's see. Now, when we talk about soulmates, I want to ask, do you think your soulmate has to be someone who is exactly like you, or someone who is your complete opposite? And I mentioned that before, like, opposites do attract, but I see it with certain ladies in the chat that said they gotta at least, have some common ground. But they do say opposites attract. So what's y'all thoughts on that? Would you think it has to be someone exactly like you, or a complete opposite? Then I'm gonna see if I could put the link in the chat. I mean, not the link, but the question in the chat. And I'm gonna highlight it. So that's what I'll do. I'll highlight it. So if I ask you a question, I'll just highlight it so y'all can see it on the screen. It doesn't have to be someone like me. They just have to fit. I get that. Because essentially, we all different. We all different. We all think different. But when it comes to that person that's for you, everything, like you said, it's going to fit. It's going to make sense, regardless of the differences. Because we're definitely not all the same. We might find some things similar, but we're all different. But when we look at each other, it makes sense. And it's just a match. And you're going to do all the necessary things to make sure that everything fits, because that's that person for you. You believe in that's that person for you. So it's definitely going to make sense. And making time for what you want to make time for. Again, when it's two people who have an understanding for each other and look at each other a certain way, whenever, they may have conversations, or, just spend any kind of time with each other, each how can I put it? Each interaction, it means something. So, yeah, I get that. They say opposites attract. but a wise, knowledgeable woman is a plus. A wise, knowledgeable woman is definitely a plus. A woman that think with logic is beautiful. Definitely a beautiful thing. I agree. I don't think there's anyone like me, so it got to be the opposite. I'm one of a kind. I feel you. I feel you. He said, you felt like you was the man in a relationship, Mika. Shh. You said you friend zoned him quick, too. She said, we fit better as friends, a.k.a. friend zone. D Price, what's going on, G's? Happy New Year to you. He said, no lacking, no slouching, stand on business, be independent, physically fit, health conscious, motivated, and full of precision. Hey, I agree with that, man. You know, definitely want a woman that stand on business. Always on top of her game. Not afraid to speak her mind. Logical. Funny. You know, just, you know, gorgeous inside and out. Just a very caring person. You know, just to be herself unapologetically. You know, that stuff is just it's some very beautiful stuff, very, very sexy stuff. You know, to see a woman, you know, walking her femininity like that and mean what she's saying, say what she mean, handling her business and not playing about her loved one. You gotta love it, man. Definitely gotta love it. Uh-oh. So G Mama Body, you more like energy, you hype. So you need someone to like mellow you out because you more like the energy. So somebody that's kind of relaxed, that's more of a better fit for you, you think? We got someone backstage. Give me just a second. We got Purple Heart Podcast. Your camera not connecting though. Is it a certain setting you got to change? Because I see you. You might got to try to get on through a web browser. On your phone, you got to go through StreamYard on a web browser. A person that doesn't have you feeling drained, no energy vampires. I agree. I agree. No energy vampires, you know, because they look at life a certain way. They want to bring you down and have you moping and feeling sorry for yourself just like they do. You know, always looking at things negative and never worried about trying to, you know, build themselves up. So essentially, if they're not building themselves up, they're not going to build you up too. And that's just always a recipe for disaster. So I agree with that. Said relationship didn't last, but friendship was over 20 years. So, like you said, it was a better thing, you know, to go ahead and make that adjustment. Now y'all have a solid friendship. Appreciate that, G's. Mala Stone in the building. No problem at all, Mala. You know, you're welcome anytime to come up and share your thoughts and opinions. This actually is a live stream for the ladies tonight. If you have any questions, I got a series of questions, but this is a ladies live stream where it's for you all, the ladies, to share your thoughts and opinions of, you know, how you view life, relationships, etc., etc. He said, nope, fumble, and you threw, and no, we still can't be friends. Mrs. V said she don't want no ties at all. He said, put or allow me to be in my femininity. I'm working on that. And that's a good one too. So that's a good comment you said, Mika, because I've heard some women say that, you know, it takes, well, you have to put or allow me to be in my femininity for a man to receive that. And I agree because for you all, for y'all women, it would take a certain man to make you feel secure and comfortable in that. Now, see, this the thing. It's women already walking in their femininity, and I understand there's other women that have a different background, and sometimes they have to step outside of that and go about things a certain way. So that's why I say it takes a certain kind of man to be able to have those women sit down and feel comfortable being in that femininity, where you have other women that, you know, that walk in that and don't mind, you know, sitting passenger, you know, or being co-driver, you know, and everything is all situational. But that again comes from the two people understanding where it is that they trying to go and where they trying to be, and moving from there. So I get it. You said OSD, is this rated PG-13? Well, you got what kind of question you got, P Stone? And I get it, you know, as everything be situational, man. And people all over the world just come from different walks of life. But it takes certain people for certain people. That's what they come down to. I get that. I most certainly get that. No, you are absolutely right. No man wants a confrontational woman all the time. Not at all. You know, men, we love peace. You know, peace is, man, peace is a beautiful thing. You know, the moment that's disturbed with just things that's not conducive to the building and the understanding, then that again, more recipes for disaster. And men, we love peace. You know, peace is a beautiful thing, and we love women that's about peace. You know, not about the chaos, not about the mess. And we get and I get it. You know, everything isn't always peaches and cream. You know, walking around everybody happy all the time. No, you're gonna have some differences and have a difference in opinion about stuff. But peace is beautiful. Peace is valuable. You know, if you're a woman and your main goal is just peace, and not just, you know, of course, it's of course a beautiful thing to bring peace to men, but you have peace within self, then that's what makes it easier to bring it forward in a relationship. And the same with men. You know, if you're a guy that's about peace, you will want to make it peaceful for your lady. You know, understanding, you know, the ticks and, you know, what gets her going. And, you know, it's okay to have those conversations where you got to put things on the table just to get an understanding. But to, you know, to pick and to try to make stuff out of something, try to make nothing out of something and cause chaos and confusion, man, that doesn't help anybody. So yeah, peace is a valuable thing. You gotta love peace, man. Peace is important. Peace is very important. You say you care about building. Building is, man, that's what it's about. It's about the building, the structure, the creating of the existence of the two people that's coming together and making it happen. You know, building is man, that's one of the most important stages. You know, a foundation. You know, I said structure, but the building is just the foundation. You know, setting that foundation where you know, you saying that this is my person and me and this person, we're gonna make this work, you know, and do what's necessary to make sure that we keep adding on to this structure, keep going on with this blueprint, you know, and this is personalized for us. You know, it's not gonna be an easy road, but if this is something we're trying to do, you know, we're gonna make it work. You said you got a statement? I see you said, okay, what statement you said? Oh, you asked the question. He said OSD relationships nowadays are majority based on the tools in the toolbox. Women don't care about cuddling and family-oriented relationships. Okay, I can't say all women, because it is still women that value those things. I can't just generalize all women and say that's not what some women care about, because it's definitely family-oriented women. You know, I definitely know that for a fact, that it's women that's family-oriented and don't just care about, you know, the tools that's in the toolbox. Actually, you have women out here that see the toolbox and have their own tools and willing to add to the toolbox to build more on the foundation and the structure as well, because they understand that, you know, it's strength in numbers, and teamwork make the dream work. Because if you have somebody, if you working and then your partner's working against you, then that's always going to be destruction. It's always going to be a demo. So you just got to, you know, have somebody that you understand. Well, not just someone, both parties understand that if this is something we're going to do, then we gotta make it make sense. You know, we wasting our time, Because what's the point of working if you got somebody working against you? So I definitely know, bro, that it's women that's willing to that see the toolbox and have tools as well that they want to add to the toolbox to keep building on the structure. So you got a nice solid foundations. But I get it, if you speaking from experience, then I can't knock that, G's. But I'm just telling you, keep the hope alive, keep the faith. They out there, man. They out there, man. It's definitely women out there that's some real serious helpmates and could change your outlook on life. You may be looking at something one way, but here you have this beautiful person coming with this beautiful perspective, and also able to take that same perspective and put it in a way, or express it and show you in a way that you like, oh, you know what, damn, okay, all right. And the next thing you just getting all types of ideas, thoughts, and opinions from that perspective. And it's a great sense of enlightenment, I can honestly say. So that just comes with that person being for you and understanding who you are, and being able to tap into something that you might not be able to see that they see, and vice versa. Knowing who you looking at and seeing what you can tap in as far as them to bring out the greatness as well. So yeah, man, I just say keep the hope alive, man. You said I think referring to some different types of tools. What tools you talking about? And you said as far as the cuddling, women love cuddling. You haven't came across no woman that love cuddling? I don't know, bro. Like I said, keep the hope alive, bro. They out here, man. Keep the hope alive, man. Women love cuddling, man. There's ladies in here right now. Ladies, y'all don't like cuddling? Oh, okay. G Mama Body says she don't do cuddling. Okay. That's one woman that says she don't do the cuddling. She don't like the cuddling. You said you gotta recognize when you are causing chaos and apologize. Build from there. That's real. That's real spill right there. That's a fact. Peace within self. Then being able to add that peace to your person is a beautiful blessing. Absolutely. Man, y'all going up in the chat. I appreciate y'all in the chat for sure. Said big spoon. Know what I'm saying? I'm sure, like I said, I know there's women in the chat right now that like cuddling. You said black or cuddler. Hey. If you're the type that like cuddling, don't go after women that like their space. That makes sense too. If you're the type that like cuddling, don't go after women that likes their space. That's true as well. Lou Jenkins. Lou was in here earlier, not the Lou Chicken Wing. Oh man. She talking about she a little big spoon. He said you will embrace hugs when needed and give big hugs when you feel the need to. So basically when you feel the need to give a hug, that's when you'll do it. I got you, G Mama Body. He said majority of women I know prefer a healthy attachment to keep it clean, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I understand what you mean. You know, getting off and then on to the next. But then you gotta remember too, Peace Stone, it's about what you want. You know, what you looking for. You know, if you want different results, then you gotta go about stuff in a different way. You know, so it's really about what you want. If you want something serious, then you gotta get that screening going, that interview. You know, start, trying to tap into the mental and see who it is that's standing in front of you. You know, but if you looking for that in all the wrong places, then you're gonna get those kind of results. So, it's just about you, going out there and getting what you want. It's not about what it's of course it's about the woman and what she wants, of course, too. But if she's wanting what you want, then that's, of course, more of a better, that's what makes sense. Getting someone that wants exactly what you want. I need man for that same man to put me through the matches every night. Hey, I got you. I got you. Listen, if you gave up on it, enjoy that, man. I always say go what works for you. Don't never do what you think work against you. Go what works for you. He said, and this is not Build-A-Bear, come built already. As I say, man, you just gotta go what works for you. End of the day gotta end. Y'all got some interesting questions and statements, though. That's the reason why I that I wanted to do this live. I knew it would be an interesting live stream to, see what the ladies was thinking and how they look at relationships and just life in general. Of course, again, any ladies that's watching right now, the link is pinned in the chat. If you want to voice your opinion as well, feel free to hit the link and share your thoughts. Well, that's real. I understand that too, Lisa. Because no woman can teach a man how to be a man. Got someone backstage. All right. Lou, what up, man? Oh, hold on. Lou, what up, man?
What up, though, bruh? Hey,
I can't
I
call it,
know it's
man.
ladies panel, but I ain't see no. When I came back, my daughter called me, so I ain't see nobody else, so I just jumped up anyway.
No,
My
it's all
bad.
good,
I ain't a
man.
lady. I ain't a
It's,
lady.
it's all good, man. What's up, man? What's the word?
Happy New Year to you, bruh.
Happy New Year, G's. Another year,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Another year of opportunity.
yeah. Hey, opportunity, money, and stability. You know.
Absolutely. So, what's your thoughts, man? What's your opinions on some of the things we've been talking about so far up here? If you heard it, if you heard any before you left out.
No, well, I just came back. I ain't see nobody up, and I saw you had the ladies panel up, so I would just come up and just chill out and just crack shit with you. You know how we do.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, we were just talking about. Hold on. You said I want to know what was the longest relationship these women been in and why it ended. All right, ladies. D Price got a question. He said he want to know what was the longest relationship y'all been in and why it ended. But yeah, Lou, we was talking about I'm trying to go back up to one of the comments that P Stone had said.
Oh
See if
yeah.
I can find
Happy New
that.
Year, P Stone. Happy New Year to everybody. Not just P Stone, but
Yeah,
everybody
man.
though.
Happy New Year to the chat, man. Shouts out to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can find that comment that P Stone said. Okay, it's much further up, I think. Let me see if I can find it. I just highlighted it not too long ago. Oh, okay, so I went by it.
You about to post it back up?
Yeah, so he said relationships nowadays are majority based on the tools in the toolbox. Women don't care about cuddling and family oriented relationships. That's what he said. What's your
Oh,
thoughts about
that's
that,
the
man?
wrong woman.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to find someone, that want what you want.
Hey yo, the secret to women is easy. Find out, listen to what they say, and they'll tell you. And if it's not on the same program that you on, then that's not the one. It's only that simple.
Yeah,
But you have to communicate what you stand on. You know what you
exactly.
want.
It's about
You
what you
know.
want. That's what I said. Exactly what I said. It's about what you want. Not saying it's about what the woman want, but essentially she gotta want what you want for it to even make sense.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Okay. Lisa said 10 years and cheating. Oh man, cheated after 10 years? That's crazy. 10 years is not a small number in a relationship. That's a goal.
Yeah.
10 years is a goal.
Yeah. And see, I'm the reverse, bro. Like I think personally that marriages should have. You know how you get a marriage license? I think that it should be renewed after a certain amount of time. And 10 years is my milestone for renewance. If you've been with somebody 10 years, you should be able to say, I want to keep being married, though I don't. But if it's a license, it should be, you know, renewed. You know, because the 10-year anniversary is the trip to a foreign land, different country. You know, 15 is a milestone. 20 is a milestone. Like, you know, these are, you know what I'm saying? These are the time of places that we should be saying that, yo, like, if all of these years that I've been invested, should I reinvest in it or should I move on? So me personally, I think that we should have a renewal period, you know, on both sides.
Almost like a contract.
Yeah, because that's what the marriage is. The under legal perception, marriage is a contract. So contracts should be renewed after so many years.
And you say after 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years should be the first milestone of change. Then 15, then 20, then 25, then, you know, like, but the 10 years should be the minimum though.
So
No,
instead
so
of
after
like, you know,
my bad. Go ahead.
well, you good. I was saying, so instead of it being like divorces and stuff, well, have divorces, but people can just wait out their 10 years and be like, well, I can't wait to my 10 years. I ain't got to renew my marriage.
Yeah, because it's still a license. It's an official line. It's an official license. So it should have its period of time to be renewed, because you've been together 10 years and it hasn't been working, then you should be able to have a no fault divorce because it didn't work. And you know, the clients should be separated freely, if that makes sense. Or not even freely. I'm using the wrong words. My bad, bro. I'm just saying, like, you know, after 10 years, you should be able to decide if things are right or wrong. So you know, it should be a mutual agreement or disagreement. You know, if you want to renew it, then renew it. But if not, then you can discuss the stipulations of the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married 16, so I didn't pass, you know, my opinion on. So,
Lou said, I didn't pass my 10 years. If I had my option.
I passed the 15 too. Now I said 10.
Well, yeah,
15.
you passed the 15. Yeah, so the 10 and the 15.
So, you know, it should be up for discussion, you know. You know, hey, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, you're just sharing your thoughts, man.
Yeah, you know. You know, and if the ladies want to come up and say something, that would be, you know, be cool too.
Yeah, because G Mama Body, she says she don't agree with that.
Hey, G Mama, you know you my sister, so I don't have a adverse to your opinion.
D Price said stipulations should be discussed before marriage.
Yeah, but you know, most see, I'm gonna tell you something about marriage. When you start talking about prenups and stipulations and everything else, it turns the relationship into a business thing. So you really have to be careful how you word or how you speak, the way that you think about marriage. You have to have like a neutral place where you can have these discussions, because you the first thing you say, I want a prenup. The first thing the woman is gonna say is, "Oh, you want a prenup? Oh shit, you trying to leave me?" Like it's just a natural instinct of a woman to be like, you want to protect your assets, and you I got a prenup and I ain't have shit.
P Stone, if you come up, yeah, you can share your thoughts and opinions, man. He said, I gotta keep my language clean. That mean he got some shit to say.
Oh, me? Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
P
yeah,
Stone.
yeah.
To him, P Stone. He said, I gotta keep my language clean.
I I got married 2009. I married my best friend. It so happened that my best friend forgot how to be my friend. So it was some questions that was unanswered. So it was a little bit difficult to like navigate through this process. But as the communication opened up, the process became a little bit easier. But it was still a lot of things that wasn't discussed at the beginning, because sometimes we get confused with love. Sometimes we get confused with the conception of being together and everything. But at the end of the day, it's still a business decision. You got to negotiate what's your job as the husband and what's the job as the wife. So there are some things that you may not discuss, and then you find out after y'all been living together 5, 6, 7 years, and I'm only speaking from my perspective. So don't think that I'm speaking for every married couple, but I'm just speaking from my perspective, or
Yeah, that's all
my
you can do.
experience.
Speak from your perspective and what you got going on.
Yeah.
P Stone said Mika calls me a pimp named Slipback. I don't want to offend the ladies. Man, come up. Come up, share your thoughts. You hear Lou?
Hey, yo.
He's sharing his thoughts.
Hey, look, the ladies disagree with a lot of the shit I do. Look, I was married and had extramarital affairs on YouTube. Unfortunately, I didn't expose the shit, but somebody else did. But at the same time, it's still what I have to say is still valuable, because I've been married all this time. Even after that shit, like that shit was 3 years ago, and people still talking about it. But I still have some sound advice or some solutions to a lot of shit if people listen to me. Like don't disavow the information on how to give just because it's not favorable. Like relationships are easy as long as you have communication. But once the communication is gone, that easy relationship is over. Like it's over. Like.
So I asked the chat if they believe in soulmates. The options I gave was yes, there's only one. No, love is a choice you make daily. Or yes, but you can have multiple in a lifetime.
Soulmates are real. I believe it because I experienced it. So it's a difference. Like someone versus saying soulmates are this versus someone saying that the soulmate, because sometimes your soulmate might not be the person you're supposed to be with. Soulmate is somebody that's your balance or your peace. So shit. My first soulmate was my great grand aunt. And we shared the same birthday, and she was the one who taught me about life. You know what I'm saying? She was my first soulmate. Now, soulmate don't necessarily mean someone that you're supposed to be connected with as far as relationship wise, but soulmate can mean a lot of things. You know, so you have to be specific when it comes to the conversation of soulmate.
Okay.
But, that's just my opinion, bro. Hey, look, I ain't an expert, bro.
Nah. And nobody's saying
on
nobody was proclaiming you to be. Listen,
this.
this is all thoughts and opinions. That's why I ask these questions, because I know a lot of people look at relationships and life different. And when I ask these questions, these are all thought provoking. D. Price said, just because you are married doesn't mean your temptations go away, but you have to stop putting yourself in positions that will tempt you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say it like excuse me. I'm gonna say it like this. As men, we have a certain standard. We have a certain position. And when it comes to marriage, the woman's supposed to oh, excuse me.
You good?
The woman has to hold her position too. So we both have position in place. If one doesn't meet, excuse me,
You good?
if one doesn't meet the standard, that means that somebody not doing their job. So that's where the communication come in. And you have to be mature enough to accept that the person that's telling you you're not fit in the position that you offered. As far as men and marriage is about a promise. So if I say, I promise a woman this, I promise you this, I promise you this. Sometimes that promise can't be maintained. But if she's willing to accept that you made this promise, and you might not be able to hold it, but I got you. Versus the woman who says, I don't got you. Like the whole basis of marriage is communication. And you have to be able to communicate with the person that you choose to be your other. Because once the contract gets signed, see, that's the one thing about marriage that I got an issue with. Because marriage is a contract. And there's a lot of people that break the contract. But if the contract's supposed to be like the communication or the verbal between each other. So if the person break the contract, then it's like you're gonna either be on the side of the person that you made the contract with, or you're gonna be on the side the contract that makes you the only beneficiary of the failed contract. And that's what I got a problem with. Because the contract is held up by somebody who ain't got nothing to do with the relationship. You know, you signing a third party you're signing a third party contract with somebody else when you get married versus just living together and just doing the right thing with each other. I don't know if it making sense to you, OSD. My bad. I'm
No,
just
you
talking,
good,
bro.
man. Look, hey, man.
I'm just talking.
Look, I'm just listening to your thoughts and opinions, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just listening, bro. Like I said, I asked for perspective. You giving perspective.
Yeah, that's when you get married, that's a third party contract. So if it's a third party contract, that means that whoever breached the contract, whoever in control of the contract is the one who could determine what the end result is. So that's why marriage is sometimes not good, because you know you got a third party in that shit. But it's a lot of people that's looking for the all the way, you got to take care of me because you've been taking care of me syndrome. Like, we ain't together no more, so that means that I gotta let you off this contract and you gotta figure that shit out. You might need to get a job or a place to live because I ain't taking care of you no more because you ain't the woman that's mine no more. But when you start doing it for somebody else, they get mad at you and they want to take your money and your livelihood, and they want to destroy everything that you got set up because they upset that they not the one no more. So it's a lot of communication that comes with relationships and the dynamic of relationships that people need to understand, but it's a lot of people that don't understand, like, your way of thinking is not the right way. Like, it's crazy, bro. I'm a student of life. I've been learning since I was 2. However long I've been able to comprehend at least a little bit of life is when I signed up for life. And people don't understand life. Like, shit, wow.
Yeah, life is really about experiences. You definitely live and learn.
Yeah, the crazy thing is people say something when I talk about my dad, people got a lot of shit to say about my dad, but I'm number 10 out of 9. Him and his wife got 9 kids together. I'm number 10, the first mistress. And then it's 7 more behind me. So it's like, and they all by different women. So it's like, regardless to how much fucked up shit my dad did, that woman didn't leave my dad. And she knew about us. She saw me because I was in her face. Because every time she took my niece or my sister to some shit, I was there. So I was in her face. But the ones that was out of town and out of state and all that shit, she didn't know about them. But when she did find out about them, she still was there. You know, to his dying day, she was there. Regardless of what he did and whatever people told her, she was there. And she died. He died before her, but she was still there. You know, I consider that woman something different. And she ain't my mama, but I still consider her something different. You know what I'm saying? Because she went through all that shit and still was there. So it's like when I hear the young ones talking, be like, your dad was a bitch, he was a hoe, he was this, he was that, but he took care of all of us. So me personally, I can't look at him like that because he made sure all of us was good. So how the other person felt didn't change nothing how I felt. So like, hey, he was still a man at the end of the day. Shit, to his dying day, he was still a man. He made sure all of us was good. I can't say nothing bad about that man. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like,
I get it.
I hope I didn't go off a topic, but you know, like,
No, you good, man. Look, man, you sharing perspective, dog. You sharing perspective. Like I said,
what the lady said.
the topic was really, like I said, the topic was really, any questions or anything specific that, ladies that wanted to talk about, even if they wanted to ask men questions, come up here, ask me something. Ladies, if you want to come up here, ask me something, ask Lou something, feel free to. It wasn't really no specific questions I had, but I did have questions for, any lady that had wanted to indulge in like a dialogue too. But again, just like a open discussion. You know what I mean? But that was really one of the things that I did ask in the live stream was about soulmates. And also I did talk about, knowing when that person is for you.
So, my bad. So, do you believe in soulmates?
You said what?
Do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, man. I definitely believe in that, especially, how life is and, going through the trials and tribulations and, having specific people in your life and in certain moments of your life and looking back on life and seeing who was there and who isn't there anymore and who's still there from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And being able to recognize that and see exactly, who's for you or who isn't for you and appreciating that, man. So I
I
definitely
think
believe in that.
soulmates. I think soulmates are real too.
Yeah, they are real. I don't think
Yeah.
for a second that that's something. Well, again, just my opinion. I don't think it's something that's fictitious in any way because it's actually real, walking and talking human beings in the world. And this is a big world, and it's clearly somebody for somebody. And
I think it's rare though.
you say you
I
think
think
it's
it's
what?
rare. It's rare.
I can see why you say that.
It's rare because it's so many people in this world that you come across and that you meet. So it's rare because so many people you meet, and the only way you're gonna be able to tell is if you talk to them. So it's something that's definitely rare
Yeah.
because it's a lot of people that's not looking for it, but find it and be like, yo, why the fuck this shit feel weird? Like
Well,
you know every you know
I
everything I like, you know what I want, you know this shit. So why is it
and I
my
was talking
bad? Go
about
ahead,
that
bro.
too earlier. Like that person that pays attention to detail, even
Mhm.
if you might not have said nothing or might have mentioned something, but still, retain that information, because they understand that that's a part of who you are and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, those small intangibles, man.
Yeah. Hey look, I had a soulmate at one time. So I can speak on it. I experienced it. And nobody else has to believe me. But I experienced it, so I know that it's real. So I don't have to like I can speak on it clearly and directly to you. Like I'm not I experienced a soulmate. So I know what it means and I know what it is. And you know, we all are tied to our experiences, but some people who experience it, they when they tell their experience, it might affect them a different way. But a lot of this shit that we think that's not real is real. Like man, I'm just I've been really doing some self discovery, and when you overview your life in a real way and accept that some places you was wrong, you'd be all right. all everything they say that's not real could be real, and everything that say that's real may not be. You just gotta be able to decipher which one is real and which one is fake. But if you don't think for yourself, you ain't gonna find it. You ain't gonna find it.
P Stone talking about that's why it's no strings attached. He don't trust no one.
Hey, peace out. Come up on the panel, bro.
He said I'm
I
keeping
ain't
my
even
temple
asking. Hey,
clean and
I'm not
protected.
inviting you for smoke, bro. You talking some real shit?
Well, he know that. He know that,
Yeah.
Lou. Is
Let's talk. Let's talk some real shit as gentlemen on this motherfucker, bro.
he
Like,
know that. He
look, hey,
he
look,
not
bro.
looking at it like
We
that.
split. OSD. We need to start having these real conversations with each other, bro, because it's imperative and important
Yeah, yeah, man.
because we ain't gonna be hating each other until the end of time. Like we the first motherfuckers, we gonna be the last motherfuckers. So why not make it peace while we got everybody else in between us?
All
Never
right,
mind. Let me
but these conversations like this, man, they always provide substance, because of just the perspective of whoever's sharing their thoughts and opinions about the particular topic. So, when I do these live streams like that, I enjoy doing these as well. To hear what people have to say on certain topics because it lets you know that people's life experiences are all different. They're all different, man, and that's what makes it interesting.
it. And just because you lived a different one don't mean I gotta disrespect you. Cause
You said what? Say that again.
I don't have to disrespect your different life that you live because that's your life. in my mind. So I don't have to belittle or disrespect what you experience because like that's your experience. So why would I disrespect your experience?
Right.
Like the bro. Yo, it be crazy, bro. Like you it's like only on certain panels I can have real conversations with people. Because people get mad and want to cuss and scream and holler and all this other crazy shit. Like I just have a difference of opinion. Like it shouldn't make you hate me, but it end up you hating me. And you experience it too. Like why we can't just be ourselves and just y'all accept that shit and just you got an opinion, I got one. That let's not make that hate each other. You know? Like
But that all goes back to how people have a conversation. Some people don't have that ability to have a conversation. They believe the best way to communicate is through disrespect, but want to be respected by communicating through disrespect, and that never works. Well, for me, I'll speak for me. Disrespect should always be met with disrespect.
for sure.
That's how I look at it. I can't speak for the next person, but
Yeah, no, you for sure.
you know, showing and proving on my channel, all the different people that joins my panel from different places and spaces all over. I have different conversations with them, you know, but everything in those conversations that can relate is the fact that I give respect until otherwise.
Yeah. Hey, OSD, I've been drinking.
Thank you for being honest, because I know you've been drinking. You knew soon I was going to ask you.
No, I told you before you asked me.
Look, you already know, and I appreciate you for letting me know. It's like you already knew it was coming sooner or later.
Hey, that was my joke. Don't be mad at me.
No. I'm not upset at all. I'm actually glad that you actually kept it honest and say you've been drinking, because you know I was going to ask you sooner or later.
Yeah, you was.
I asked him, like, hold on, okay, Lou, how many you been drinking tonight?
Nah, hey.
So you already let me know.
But
I'm listening to
I'm
you.
focused,
And I'm like,
bro.
okay.
We having a focused conversation. So
Yeah, we are. We are,
yeah.
and you definitely going with the flow of the conversation. But I was definitely going to ask you that because I'm listening to you, in the conversation. I'm like, okay, Lou sound like he been drinking.
Well, man, it was funny that you. Hey, look, I've been rocking with you long enough to know where we stand, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
I have a full comprehension of where we stand, bro. So I'm gonna be solid with you, bro. Like, I ain't about to do no sideways shit, bro. Like, I stand with you, bro. Like,
yeah, and I appreciate that. Like, by you saying you've been drinking, you letting me know how the conversation is going. Even though, of course, you going with the flow of the conversation, you giving me the opportunity to know that I'm speaking with somebody that's inebriated. So that some of the things you might say, and now again in the conversation, you've been drinking.
yeah.
So appreciate that. Yeah, so definitely appreciate you and your honesty.
Yeah, nah. So that way so that way, look, don't curve me a little bit. Hey, look, hey, I might be drunk. Just say, step that way. Like I'm good.
Oh yeah,
No, but I'm
you
just
already
saying.
know me. I'm always, I always know how to send a conversation in another direction too. So that's You know, I have that ability to do that too. We could be talking about something, and then I feel like, oh, okay, yeah, that was a drunk response. Let me go this direction with the conversation. So yeah, that's no problem at all. But thanks for letting me know. Definitely, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, it's the second of the year.
Hey, I don't blame you, man.
Yeah.
It's a
I appreciate
Friday.
you for saying that, because that means you know what I'm talking about then.
Yeah, man. It's a Friday. It's a Friday night, man.
Yeah.
Friday night, second day of the year, 2026. 1/2/2026. I said 2026. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. You know, so I get it, man. You enjoying your day, bro, as you should.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
Appreciate you,
man.
bro.
No problem,
Appreciate you, bro.
man.
And look, I
Ears.
know
What's up, Ears?
I be saying a whole bunch of shit that's adverse to people's way of life and thinking and all type of shit. So I know it's adverse. So I know it strikes something that make them want to be mad and furious, want to fight and shit. So I get it, but I still live my life the way I'm supposed to, and I live right. Might not be the right way you see it, but it's it worked for me.
Yeah.
So don't judge me just because you think or feel something that's against me. Like, I'm still a cool motherfucker. Like, just because I live my life my way don't mean that you ain't gotta be cool with me. Because shit, angels mess with devils or demons all the time, and they interact with each other. They got a mutual respect for each other.
Yeah.
So they don't, they like you don't disrespect me, I'll disrespect you. So long as you don't, we ain't got no problems. But once you do that, we gonna kill each other. So that's how I feel about life. Like, I and I only use that metaphor because that's the religious thing in me. Like, you don't have to hate me because I don't live your life or live the morals, the moral compass, and if I don't live that way, as long as I treat you with respect and love and how I'm supposed to treat you, that's how you should treat me, regardless of how you judge me. Because you could judge me, but once your judgment becomes something else, it's I,
So you believe that people have a disdain for you because of
yeah,
your different views on life?
yes. I think that people hate me because I initially it wasn't about me bragging. It was about me telling the truth. And then when they started making it seem like my truth was bragging, then it was like, okay. Like, I live my life the way I live it. I don't hate nobody else for how they live it. I don't give a fuck. OSD, you can have 20 concubines, nigga. I know you know what I mean. And I wouldn't say one fucking word. Because that's OSD. So if you had 20 concubines, I wouldn't say one word. Because it ain't my business. And if I found out, so what? That's OSD. He respect me, I respect him. So whatever he got going on, ain't got shit to do with me. But it's different.
Yeah, we was all created differently. We all supposed to be original. We all supposed to be exactly who we think we are. You know, we all created differently, and we should always go about life doing that. We're not going to all have the same views. We're going to look at life differently.
For
Lonnie,
sure.
what's up, Lonnie? Shouts out to Lonnie One Love in the building. Yeah, Lou been drinking.
Yeah. Any lady hit the panel, we gonna have some fun up here. Trust me.
Yeah, Lonnie, hit the panel.
Any
If
lady.
you ain't got nothing going on.
I bet you it'd be fun. We could put some money on that.
Oh man, like I said, Lonnie, especially, you know, someone like Lonnie that, you know, don't have no problem at all sharing her thoughts and opinions. You know, it's always an entertaining time, you know, whenever I have dialogue with her.
Lonnie okay with me. Her personal opinions about certain people, I don't give a fuck about that. As long as she show me respect, I'm gonna show her respect. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like that's me. I don't. As long as you respect me, I don't care. You have an opinion about the next motherfucker, and it ain't got shit to do with me. As long as you respect me, we good.
That's how it should be.
I,
I mean, I've said that in so many videos. You know, everything is case by case with me. I deal with people how they deal with me. You know, we have a respect for each other, and we have a rapport. I treat it as such. You know, I would never disrespect it or anything, you know, until otherwise. You know, I'm a respectable person. You know, and for the people that might have an issue and whatever the case is towards me, that's on them. You know, I don't harp on that because I say what I say, and that's that. You know, I don't really have to harp on that. And for the most part, those particular entities know the reason why as well. So, you know, what's understood don't have to be explained.
come on, you already know, bro. Like I said to both of y'all motherfuckers, I don't. It ain't got shit to do with me. I ain't getting in it. That's y'all two shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I never.
I said it to both of y'all. So don't. So,
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Like,
but this is what I'm saying to you, Lou. That's something that I already know. You know, it's not. I've never.
No, you and I good, bro. We good.
It's never been a situation when I'm like, oh man, Lou, don't rock out with XYZ or ABC.
Yeah.
You supposed to be cool with me. No, I've always kept my isolated issues with other entities between, you know, me and someone else.
Yeah, that's why I respect you, bro, because you do that.
Yeah, man. I never make my isolated issues with any other entity with somebody else's problem because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. You know.
Come on, bro. Why you think I come on your panel and bro? You had the epic live where all of us was up there cracking jokes and talking shit, bro. Like that shit
man.
was the limelight of last year for me.
man,
we had fun. We was cracking jokes and all type of shit, bro. That was the greatest moment of last year for me on YouTube.
And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know, being able to put out that type of material to make it entertaining for you to, you know, enjoy it. So, yeah, appreciate that.
Bruh, the greatest moment. We always cracking jokes. We had some people on there that ain't never probably even talked to each other. One time, man. We was on your panel, we having fun, they cracking jokes and shit, bro. That was like, to me, specifically, that was the greatest moment that I had on YouTube. And I was like, damn, like it's really people that like to have fun on YouTube type shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. It should be fun, man. It should always be a good time, you know, whenever these live streams take place. Of course, be able to get perspective, information, and insight, but you can't leave out the factor of entertainment because this is what people watch these live streams and these uploads for, to be entertained by the different channels they may visit. So yeah, that's what it's about. The entertainment factor, man.
Bruh, we get on your panel and crack jokes for hours, and it ain't no care in the fucking world. Like
Yeah.
your
It,
panel, hey, look, bro, your panel been the only place I've been able to just be free and crack jokes and laugh and shit. Everywhere else, I feel like I'm just like quarantined to saying shit. But your panel, I could just say whatever the fuck I want to, and it's either laugh or it's like, oh shit. Like and it's not like, oh, we gotta drop you down type shit. Like, all
right.
right, like
And that's initially the platform that I've always wanted to create for different viewers and content creators to come up and share thoughts and opinions comfortably, because it goes back to what we was talking about earlier, that everybody's different. And me as a content creator, I know that everybody's different. So I have to, and I'm not even gonna say have to, I would like to and have created a platform for people to come up, congregate, have a good time, give some insight, and viewers just be thoroughly entertained, and people, pull up any chance they get just to, be entertained and enjoy themselves.
bro, and I got bad respect for you. My nephew was like, follow OSD. I'm like, all right, and it been cool ever since. So
Yeah, man. Shout out to your nephew. He's
you know who nephew is.
yeah. That's why I said shout out to him.
That's my real nephew, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's real family.
yeah,
Let somebody mess with them and they find out.
yeah. Shout out to your nephew. He been watching and supporting for a while. So yeah, shout out to him for, sharing the channel and, putting out the good word about OSD, man.
Nah, but you been cool with me since then. I'm not just going off where the nephew, because nephew said you cool, and then I'm like, all right, and then I come over here and chill, and regardless to what the fuck go on outside of what you got going on, you still let me come over here and talk shit and crack jokes and shit. Like you didn't isolate me like everybody else. Like you was like, "Luke, go ahead," and then like that. That's real shit, bro. I appreciate that, bro, because man, like this shit been crazy. This YouTube shit been crazy for me, bro.
Man, the YouTube stuff is crazy, man. But you gotta, like, as a content creator, you gotta be able to maintain some type of balance. And with balance, you have to have some type of foundation, some type of structure, and a lot of times you see content creators that don't have any type of structure or foundation to what it is that they're trying to do. So a lot of times things go from left to right to left to right quickly, and next thing you know, it's a lot of things happening. You know what I mean? So with me, I just look at my platform and want people to see the material that I put up here and be able to, get something from it, whether it's entertainment. Like I always speak about the information, and information doesn't necessarily have to be, I'm sitting up here, reading a script or something like that. Information can just be from, the different voices that you hear up here outside of mine, when I have panelists and stuff, and, get that information. And so next time you might see the same panelist pull up and you might have an opinion or a thought that you want to say to them, and that invokes even more conversation. So, I try to check those type of boxes when I do this material, because, for the people that support the channel, which they've been doing tremendously, and I'm grateful. I always want to make sure I put out material that has that entertainment value, and when they see it, they like, yeah, that's a OSD. That's OSD material, because one thing we know about OSD, he gonna do him, and move at the beat of his own drum, and basically flourish in his own lane.
It's nothing better than moving in your own lane, bro. When you move in your own lane, nobody in your way, so you can go as fast or as slow as you want to.
Yeah, man. You move at your own pace, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Mrs. V. Shouts out to the chat.
You dropping a link, bro? What's up with the link?
Link is pinned in the chat, man.
What's up with the ladies? One of the ladies come up. It's New Year.
I'm just reacting TV. What's up, Mika?
What's one of the ladies come in talk to? Just come up and talk and say what you gotta say. I think that everybody should have a voice. And,
it should.
And if you got something to say, just say it. And like, if you ain't been on panels, like I was one of those dudes that didn't feel like I had something to say, but what I got to say is important. So if you got something to say it. Don't and stand on who you are. Like, we all got something important to say.
For sure. And absolutely right, Mrs. V. Breaking some ish down like crab legs. Yeah, man. I enjoy doing the breakdowns and stuff, for sure. The breakdowns, the reactions and stuff, that's stuff that I do thoroughly enjoy doing, because of the perspective that I put on display, and to put commentary to it. It always makes for a good live stream whenever I do the breakdowns. So I definitely like doing the reactions.
Hey, Ozzy, can I ask you a question, bro?
What's up, man?
Did Biz lie to you too, or you don't know?
Just a second. Hold on. Give me just a second, man.
Mm-hmm. My bad, y'all. This new loop. I said I wasn't gonna apologize. I just apologize again. Might not have been sincere enough. Hey, the background just look like the wrestling 2K or the wrestling game.
All right, I'm back. What was the question you was asking, Lou?
Oh shit, I had two questions at this point.
Okay, what's up?
Hey, the first one is oh shit. I forgot the first one. I asked it. The second one, hey, this your 2K the WWF or WWE character on your motherfucking wrestling game, bro?
No, it's actually my my wrestling animation. I took a thumbnail that I had and just put some animation to it, and this is what was created, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna roll with this one.
Okay. Yeah, that look like the wrestling game. I forgot the first question. My first question was the most important, but it went away, so it might not have been that important.
Yeah, that's all good, man. It's all good.
If I remember, I'll ask you.
Yeah,
but
no
yeah,
worries.
where the ladies at? Like,
Mika I see what Mika said. She said, us ladies don't hit panels. And you know what, Mika? I understand that. I get it. Um, so the panel isn't for everybody. And what I wanted to do with this live stream was, of course, show the women that support my channel that you, of course, have a voice on the platform, as you all know anyway, because it's been women that's joined my panel before and spoke their thoughts and opinions. But I also wanted to give you a specific live stream where you can come up and we have a dialogue, and y'all have a dialogue amongst each other too. So I always wanted to leave an open line of communication. So that's really what the premise was. But I also know it's women that don't hit panels. So my interaction with y'all from the chat, is just as fine too, because I don't mind, being up here on the stage and interacting with y'all from the chat, because dialogue is dialogue, and I'm good with it either way. And I just appreciate, the women that do support this channel. And I wanted to, show that appreciation by giving y'all that open line of communication, especially even with it being by request, just to let y'all know, hey, I want to hear what y'all have to say too, because I know the panel isn't for everyone. But thank you all. Thank you to the ladies that have been engaging in the chat with their questions and statements too. This has definitely been a good live stream. I can go to the video when you did. What is?
Hey, I'm definitely still trying to figure out the panel shit. So,
Yeah, this panel, the being a panelist on the show, is not for everybody, and I get it.
yeah.
Some people like to come up and voice their opinions, and some people like to chat. And either way, I'm cool with it, Lou. I'm a person that just like to leave open links for communication, open lines of communication. I sit up here and give dialogue all day long, but I also know it's people that have thoughts and opinions about the content, so I always want to have a link available so a conversation can take place for those that want to further, the dialogue. Roy Lee, what up, G? Roy Lee in the building.
You, bro, Lee. I'm actually waiting on Lovelace. I'm gonna be open and honest. I'm waiting on Lovelace.
Yeah. Shouts out to Lovelace, and again, my condolences, Lovelace. She got
what happened?
Yeah,
What
she got
I
an
missed?
issue. She said, I read in the chat like she had someone close to her, crossover. So I want to send my condolences to Lovelace.
Lovelace, condolences to.
If you listen to Lovelace.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
It's a full moon now that not. Hey, yo. Me too. Today. But Lovelace. My condolences and prayers and good vibrations is with you. Damn.
Yeah, man. This life is something, man.
Oh, trust me, honestly, I know. I just came up here to chop it up with you and kick it with you and not just you, but I saw you live and I know this is they gonna say it. Safe space. I got Blaze and shit, so it ain't so much safe, but
Yeah, I let anybody up. If it's people that have an issue, I let them up. They talk it out, and hopefully come to some type of resolution. Sometimes they agree to resolve whatever issue they have, or sometimes they agree to disagree and just go their separate ways and have no mention of each other moving forward. You know, it's just the platform for it.
And I appreciate you for that.
Appreciate that, man.
I might, hey, look, when I be drinking, I might go a little too far, but I'm well aware of what's going on now.
That's good. You got some sense of awareness.
Hey, it's a full moon now. I'm about to go outside and I might set a fire.
Oh shit.
I'm turning into Lance right now.
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm gonna set a fire tonight. It might burn a little bit out of my control, but it's snow outside, so I got a little bit more control than I might have if it was no snow.
Oh man, you be careful up there. Trying to do fire dances and shit.
Hey, well, you know I dance in the fire.
I already know. I remember what you said. What Lou was short for. It was short for Lucifer.
Yeah.
Lance said, "Don't put me in that."
Oh shit! Where Lance at?
Oh,
He always invited me to the panel. Come to the panel. It's a full moon on. I got three days. I got 3 days to do whatever the fuck I want to. So it's a full moon out. Come on, Lance. Join the party. If it's cool with OSD.
I saw Lance say he's staying out the way. But I'm probably about to close this one out soon anyway.
Oh yeah, well, OSD, Happy New Year. Respect to you, brother. And success for the year.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, G's.
Hey.
Happy New Year to you. May this be a prosperous one for you. And I'm trying to see what happens on these YouTube streets for the new year.
Yes, sir. Respect, brother. You have a good night, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Lou.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Lou Jenkins. Sharing thoughts and opinions. Shouts out to the ladies in the chat. The lovely ladies that was sharing thoughts and opinions. I know the consensus was like 5'4". Some of the ladies are 5'4". I'm not hating on the 5'4" women. Shouts out to the 5'4" women. Shouts out to the ladies that's small and tall. Appreciate y'all's support. Thank you for y'all interactions in the chat, y'all interactions in the comment section. You know, it's just always good to hear from y'all. Appreciate everyone that supports me in general. You know, it really means a lot. You know, especially in the new year, we're going to continue to push the platform forward. It's been dope. It's been real dope, man. New year. So we definitely going to make it count. Shouts out to all the content creators that's out there doing their thing, continuing to push their platforms forward. Shouts out to all the moderators. Shouts out to all the members, all the subscribers. Shouts out to the viewers. This is the second day of 2026. And I'm grateful. And we made it, y'all. We definitely made it. I'm grateful. we're going to continue to keep pushing the platform forward. I'm going to definitely have a little bit more topics. Well, not a little bit, but I'm going to have a lot more topic live streams, and you all can tap in, hit the link if you like, or, play the chat, of course. It's solely up to you. But I definitely enjoy the engagement from you all, hearing your thoughts and opinions. And I just want to say thank you. This platform is growing, and I know that you all play a big part in the growth. And I'm definitely enjoying this journey. I appreciate each and every last one of you all. And with that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Share the live stream, share the channel. Great talk, great talk. It was good to see perspectives too. A lot of you all share perspectives, and I appreciate you all sharing perspectives. We're going to have to run this one back too. We'll run back a live stream for the ladies to share their thoughts too. I know it was some women that didn't have the opportunity to come up today, so I'll run it back for like a part 2 session, and we can go from there. But I definitely want to say thank you to everyone that's in the chat sharing their thoughts and opinions, man. Grateful. Continue to have a good rest of your night. Protect your peace, protect your energy. Always strive to make good decisions. Love yourself first. How can you love someone else without loving yourself first? This is OSD Live Reloaded. Signing off. Until next time. Gone.
When I ride, yeah, I get high, so high. When I ride, oh, when I ride, and I get high.
Ooh, ain't nothing like them late night cruises, that's factual. I got my lighter trying to see what this pack can do. Khaki out, purple punch in the bag. I wrote to this song for you to spark to. Ooh, heavyweight smoke title in the rafters. A stendo filled with vegetables from the pastures of Thailand. Get high, man, these will tie you in the clouds in the sky, man. So high, I put my mind at ease. R.I.P. Gary, cause we still puffing on cheese. I keep it so with thou, wow, that's on G's. Mason jar filled with high grade premium trees. Kush fragrance, layer with Tom Ford cologne. Keep them negative vibes over there, cause I don't condone none of that fuck shit. Right, you little fucking bird. All I need is cold Perrier and purple herb. Shit, we totin' on that potent, and you know there's vegetables that I'm rolling. Let's go scrolling up to the spaceship on a trip. Blue chips on at the moment. Puff puff, don't pass, cause everybody got their own spliffs. Factuals. That bomb, that lime, goddamn, that Cali kick. Ooh, she be pulling so good that you gotta look at her. Right. Sincere face like Mary, yes you do matter. Got my animal cookies, I'm so lit. Word to my name, motherfucker, I'm on my shit. Jerry Payton, Animal Mints, and Larry Bird. All-star pack of legendary purple herb. Ooh, what's the word? Let's get to the cream. Never mind them clowns, their whole lives are damn mean. Factuals. Baby, I'm puffin', puffin', that 93 pack puffin', puffin'. Yeah, I need
when
that.
I ride.